Hey, landlords, stop locking your tenants out because they have not paid the rent. Stop removing their roof. Stop throwing sand in front of their house in such a way that they cannot even gain access to the house or come out. Stop removing windows or disconnecting their electricity. Those actions can land you in court because a lot of tenants are getting wiser. A lot of tenants are taking landlords to court right now. So that's why today I will explain to you the legal way you can recover possession of your property from a tenant in Nigeria. Can you even evict a tenant by yourself? The question is no. Even if the tenant owes you rent, you cannot evict the tenant by yourself just like that. You can't change the locks. You can't throw out their belongings. You can't remove their roof. You cannot disconnect their electricity or use force to evict them out of the house. Self-help is strongly discouraged by the court, and it can expose you to a lot of liability. Before you can properly evict a tenant, you want to know the type of tenancy. The notice required will now be determined by the type of tenancy. Before you evict a tenant, you have to give the tenant proper valid notice, either a weekly notice, a monthly notice, or a quarterly notice or yearly notice. That will now depend on the type of tenancy. So if it's a weekly tenancy, you have to give weekly notice. If it is a monthly tenancy, you have to give 1 month's notice. If it is quarterly tenancy, you have to give 3 months notice. If it is a year, which is very common in Nigeria, you have to give the tenant 6 months notice. So even if, and I want to clarify this very correctly, some people will ask that, does the rent have to expire first before you give the tenant, a quick notice? It doesn't have to expire. Even when that tenant's rent is still going on or subsisting, you can give a 6 months notice. Now, the applicable tenancy law and the tenancy agreement will now determine the proper notice. Some tenancy agreements will say once your rent has expired and they will say, okay, you have only 1 month. Some will say once it's at expired, you have only 7 days. That will also stand. That's why I keep insisting that landlords should make sure they give their tenants a tenancy agreement. Means you need to serve a quick notice on the tenant. Once you have now determined the type of tenancy, you now serve the correct or contractual quick notice. The notice should comply with the law and should be applicable in your state. Make sure that it is correct. After you have done that and that has expired, the next step for you is to serve what is called 7 days notice of owner's intention to recover possession. If the tenant still remains after the quick notice has expired, serve this statutory 7 days notice to inform the tenant that, if they don't leave your premises, that means court proceedings will commence and possession will be taken. File an action in court. If the tenant is still stubborn and refuses to leave your premises, file an action for recovery of possession in courts. The type of tenancy will determine the type of court. If it is all these courts like below 10 million, it is magistrate court. Only the court has the authority to now order an eviction. Once the court has now given judgment, and let me even state this very clearly, even if the tenant refuses to come, the court can still give judgment, in absence of the tenant. If the court has granted the judgment, all you need to do, and that tenant still refuses to vacate, all you need to do is you need to get a court bailiff to enforce the judgment. They will now enter the premises, unlock the door. Now, the good part of it is if they are still owing you rent and still there, you can collect what is called a mean profit. So you can still claim your tenancy, your money that they are owing you. What the court bailiff will do is they will carry their properties to the court and go and sell it and then give you the proceeds. So it's not like you are losing. Maybe you'll be thinking that, okay, the tenant is still there, that means I'm losing money. You're not losing money. The mistake a lot of landlords make is that they'll go and be throwing tenant stays or locking doors. Promise you that will not help you in the long run. Like I said before, a lot of tenants are getting wiser and wiser. They know their rights now, so they know what they can do. One important thing to remember is that Nigeria does not have, one uniform tenancy law. Lagos has its own tenancy law. Abuja has their own tenancy law. Other states operate under different recovery of premises law. So the exact procedure and notice periods will now depend on where the property is located. But the standard one is what I've given you, and which is what most states in Nigeria go by. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, put on your notification bell so each time I post a video, you get notified. I'm Joy and I'm a legal practitioner based in Nigeria. And on this channel, I share legal tips that will help everyday Nigerians. So you want to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.